Okay, part 3. Welcome back. It's your girl May. Okay, now in part 2 of Car Talk, I was gonna tell this story about what happened at my doctor's appointment that I had yesterday. Okay, I had an appointment with the OB/GYN because I had started spotting like around the 9th, I think it was. It was pink, it was light. I was probably already two and a half weeks past my expected menstrual cycle. But anyways, so I was spotting for several days. Like I said, it was only when I wipe and light pink, nothing heavy. Went away it was only like 5 minutes every day. And then it started getting a little heavier. It came with cramping, back pain, fatigue, all this bull crap. But I'm like, let me see, I'll just wait. But I know that once you get past 7 days of bleeding, it's no longer normal. There's an issue, it's a problem. Well, anyway, so I called to make the appointment. Because I'm thinking, like, my mom, she kept telling me to go to the ER. Because, I mean, like I said, it was taking me out. And I kept saying, nope, I don't want to go. I'm tired of going to the doctors. I'm tired of appointments and all that stuff. So I just made it with, okay, that would be a female issue, OB/GYN. Oh my God, we gotta see what's going on. So let's schedule you. Can you come in Monday? I'm like, yep. It was on Friday when I had called. So I was like, yep, I'll be there. I get there. Sitting there waiting, of course, for hours and hours. You know how they are. They make you wait. You have an appointment at 1:45 and you're still sitting out there at 2:30 and waiting before they even call you back. Anyways, so I get back there, and you know how the doctors ask you, they ask you the questions. So what's going on? What brought you in today? Okay, y'all already know what brought me in, but here's what's going on. This woman started talking to me about the appointment that I had back with her in March, which had nothing to do with why I was there. She did absolutely nothing. At this point, y'all, I have been bleeding for 17 days. There's something obviously wrong. There's, not normal. But anyways, okay, this is my mom that works. Anyways, so that's not normal. They didn't do a pelvic exam. They didn't do a pap. They didn't do an ultrasound. They didn't do no blood work. Nothing. She just kept sitting there talking to me for probably about 20 minutes of something that had nothing related to whatever. Well, we think it might be hormonal imbalances, but we're not sure because your age, and then you could probably be just now entering perimenopause. Sometimes that will bring on heavy menses and prolonged menses. 17 days, still not normal. I don't care. Do an exam, do something. And then being super bloated and with the pain there, it's like looking like I'm 6 months pregnant. She still didn't do nothing. So she was like, I'll be right back. I'm just an attending. I'm gonna go talk to the head and see what she thinks. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes, okay? So she had left. Longer than 5 minutes, mind you. She come back in and she started talking about the same stuff again from back in March. This is a different month, different situations. It's like, I was so pissed. I just got up and just walked away like, okay, see, she really pissing me off. This is ridiculous. Well, we're going to refer you over to an endocrinologist, and then we'll have you set up and scheduled out for it to come back here in 6 months. I could be dead. Something serious could be wrong. There's like a slew of things. My fibroids could have gotten worse. I could have developed polyps. It could be an ectopic, a miscarriage, anything. I mean, but like I said, they took no test, nothing. So I just got up and walked away like, F this. And I left. I'm telling you, I was heated when I left out of there. I needed a drink. Of course I didn't get any, but I needed a strong, something like moonshine. I was so heated and pissed off, like, and I'm like, okay. So, needless to say, I think I'm gonna look for a new OB, because it's like, these doctors and stuff, they don't listen. Be like, we know our bodies, we know when something's wrong. Something is seriously wrong. So, quit trying to have people coming back for one symptom at a time, and just so that y'all can keep collecting money. It's like, no, people are coming for y'all to get care, get treated, to find a cure, to find a treatment, to find something that would help make their life better. You know, people, like I said, oh my God, they just pissed me off so bad. I was heated. And it took me probably all night to get from being so pissed off. Needless to say, still bleeding. So, like I said, I probably will end up going somewhere else, because this is ridiculous. This is crazy. But that was my story about yesterday and why I was so pissed off. And as y'all can tell, I'm still kind of heated, because I'm talking about it, and it's just tick, 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 got me ready to flip out again. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for listening to my long story and being on this ride with me. Like I said, my mom actually, she works that way, so it's not. Oops, didn't mean to do that. But until next talk.